Dan Barker, thanks for joining us on Sunboxing. First of all, you've got some great news yourself. World title fight in August. You must be over the moon.
I am. I know, this is why I started this sport. One was to make my dad proud, and the second was to become world champion. And it's just about me going out there now, preparing and getting the job done. I mean, I'm absolutely over the moon.
What can you tell us about your opponent?
Geale. I remember him from the amateurs. Funny enough, when I won the Commonwealth Games of 2002 in Manchester at light welterweight, he won them at welter. And we sort of, I see him on the amateur circuit a lot, and he was a standout amateur star for Australia, and he's progressed nicely into a pro, obviously beating some good fighters and winning a world title along the way. But I just think it's my time. I'm in my prime physically and mentally. I'm over all my injuries, and just mentally I believe in myself, and I honestly believe it's my time. And I just want to do it for so many people, my family, my late brother, and I honestly won't be stopped.
You were out in Atlantic City the other day with Lee Purdy. Obviously you had to pull Lee out, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He was taking a beating and you made the right call. But being out there again, did that make you definitely think, that's it, my world title fight, no stopping me this time?
It was strange actually, because I remember when I fought in the exact same venue, I didn't really take any of it in. I was so concentrating on the fight that when I was there, it was like, it seemed all new to me. But it gave me, like you said, it gave me such a buzz to be on that platform again. I just can't wait to get back in there again. It's in a place called Verona in New York, Turning Stone Resort and Casino. The best thing about it is, I win this world title, and I've got such a booming domestic middleweight division here that we could, I've said it millions of times, rekindle the Ben Eubanks. I'm not saying we're, in their league, if you like, but it can get that era sort of relived again.
When you did have to pull Lee out, obviously he's your gym mate, he's a good friend. He maintained he could carry on, but I noticed you during the round saying, look, you've got to move your head, stop taking so many punches. Do you think he didn't take that advice on board, or was it just that Devon Alexander was that good?
You've got to remember, Lee's a fighter who's had, 20 odd fights. He had 6 amateur fights when he was 11 or 12, and I'm so proud of the way he handled the whole occasion, the big night. He'd lost a lot of weight. He only had 4 weeks notice. If that was even 6 weeks, 8 weeks notice, that'd have been a completely different matter. But he had to lose a fair bit of weight, and the last 24 hours were really tough for him. Obviously, he didn't make, I think it was 8 ounces over, and we told Lee, look, you're gonna have to start fast because this isn't going the distance. We knew before, we didn't particularly want him to go all the way because that can, there's too many brave, trainers out there who let their fighters who have been through them sort of issues, only had 4 weeks notice, etc., short notice, lost loads of weight, and they let them just go in there, and that's when they get hurt. Lee was past the midway point, and he was way down in the cards. But Lee's young, he's still fresh. He's a fighter, and he'll come back better than ever. I think, with that experience he's got, it's invaluable, like I say. But the nation should be proud of him. We're all proud of him. His family's proud of him. He's, hats off to him.
When Lee failed to make the weight, as you say, it was only 8 ounces in the end. How difficult was it to pick him up before going out for that fight?
It was tough. It was tough, but again, Lee just wanted to get in there and fight. So it was a disappointment. Lee will look back, but when he does look back, I hope he's proud of what he achieved.
Okay. We're here, obviously, at the O2 for the final press conference for Carl Froch-Kessler. How do you see that one going?
I cannot wait. I'm over the moon. It's it's on the Matchroom. Carl's a Matchroom fighter, so I get looked after. And I can't wait to watch it. If it's half as good as the first one, which I believe it will be, I think it will be better. Froch is, he wants to get revenge, he wants to win, and it's going to be absolute fireworks, and I cannot wait. 2 proud warriors going head to head, and just do not miss it. Do not miss it. It's going to be brilliant. I can't wait.
I'll put you on the spot. Who's going to win?
Oh, I'm going with my man Froch all day long. Momentum's with him, and I'm not just saying that because he's my mate and he's part of the team. He's momentum's on his side. I think his performances of late have been absolutely out as well. He destroyed Butte. He was tipped, to sort of take over the division, if you like. And I strongly fancy Froch. I don't know how, but I think he'll win.